I'm not self-made, I'm God-made. Welcome to my channel. So if you have stumbled upon this video today, I want you to know that you will break records. Yes, that's right. You will break records. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, we know what a record is, right? A record is a statistic that, somebody has kept and tracked. And when you break a record, that means that you have been able to break the statistic that has been the highest or the best statistic for a long time. So let me tell you a story. So if you're new to my channel, I have an athletic background. I was able to earn a Division I scholarship to play basketball at the University of Kentucky, and which I'm so grateful for, and I was so blessed to experience being a college athlete. Um, and in my career, I experienced a lot of setbacks with knee injuries. I had a knee injury my freshman year, which required me to have a surgery. And then I was able to come back my sophomore year, and that's when we had beat the #1 ranked team, Tennessee, and I was so grateful for that. I was able to start in that game. But then after that, I had another knee injury my junior year, and after that, I just had like little hiccups in with my knee because of the trouble that I had had all those different years, and I had multiple knee surgeries on one knee. And so to make a long story short, I basically had a medical red shirt year. So it was my 5th year. And really in my 5th year, after I had all these different knee injuries and all these different knee surgeries, most people would have been like, you know what, I'm done. I'm not gonna keep playing, having all these different knee injuries. But I was able to come back in my 5th year, medical red shirt year, and that was really my breakout year. And I was able to break the double-double record for my school's history at that time. After all of those knee injuries and all of the rehab and all of the setbacks that I had experienced, I was able to make an all SEC team, and I was able to set the record for my school with the most consecutive double-doubles. I believe at the time it was like 16 in a row. I know they've probably broken that record by now. But at the time, I was able to break that record for the most consecutive double-doubles in the school's history. And so I want you to know that no matter the setbacks that you have experienced in your life, no matter what it seems like, it feels like, it seems like things just have not worked out for you. Things have not gone your way. It seems like you have gotten the short end of the stick, and you're saying, why is this happening for me? Why does it seem like, nothing works out for me? Why does it work out for everybody else, but it doesn't work out for me? But I want you to know that it's because so that you can break records. Yes, in your family, in your community, in your industry, you are going to break records. And you know why you're going to break records? Because it's not going to be by your might that you're going to do it, but it's going to be because of God and His might. By His Spirit, He's going to do it for you. And you are going to be amazed at what He does. So I have this passage that I want to read to you. You may have heard of this passage before. This is in 2 Chronicles chapter 20, and this is regarding King Jehoshaphat and how Judah was invaded by Moab. And so I'm going to kind of skip around. I'm not going to read the whole thing because I know it's going to be a long time, but I just want to give you some background. So I'm going to start at verses 5. And it says, and Jehoshaphat stood in the congregation of Judah and Jerusalem in the house of the Lord before the new court and said, O Lord God of our fathers, are not thou God in heaven, and rulest not thou over all the kingdoms of the heathen? And in thy hand is there not power and might, so that none is able to withstand thee? Are not thou our God, who did drive out the inhabitants of this land before thy people Israel, and gave it to the seed of Abraham by thy friend forever? And they dwelt therein, and have built thee a sanctuary for your name, saying, if when evil come upon us as the sword, judgment, or pestilence, or famine, we stand before this house and in thy presence, for thy name is in this house, and cry unto thee in our affliction, then will you hear and help. And now, behold, the children of Ammon and Moab and Mount Seir, whom thou would not let Israel invade, when they came out of the land of Egypt, but they turned from them and destroyed them not. Behold, I say how they reward us to come to cast us out of thy possession, which thou hast given us to inherit. O our God, will you not judge them? For we have no might against this great company that comes against us. Neither know we what to do, but our eyes are upon you. And all Judah stood before the Lord with their little ones, their wives, and their children. So you may be dealing with something today. You may be facing something today that is greater than you, bigger than you. And you don't really know how to handle that situation. Well, first of all, you have to take the attitude that King Jehoshaphat took. You have to remind God that he is powerful and he has been the might in your life and he has done great things for you in the past. And this thing that you're facing today is not so great that it's going to overtake you and overcome you. It might be something that you have never faced before, but it's not so great that the God that delivered you before can't deliver you again. So what did they do? It says, we don't know what to do against this great company. We don't have the might to do anything, but we're going to put our eyes on you. So when you're facing setbacks and you're facing challenges and you're facing battles that are just too great for you and you don't know what to do, you need to set your eyes on the one that knows what to do, the one that knows how to fight your battle, the one that knows how to get you out of the mess that you are in. So I'm going to fast forward. So obviously God gives them instruction on what to do. They all set their eyes on the Lord. They even declared a fast. And so they set their eyes to the Lord, and the Lord basically gave them the victory over that great multitude that they were facing. And then guess what happened? And it says, and when Jehoshaphat and his people came to take away the spoil of them, they found among them in abundance both riches with the dead bodies and precious jewels, which they stripped off for themselves, more than they could carry away. And they were 3 days in gathering of the spoil. So let me rewind. So basically, the Lord, because they set their eyes on the Lord told them, you're not going to have to fight in this battle. He basically said, just stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. That's what he said. And so then they set praisers to sing. And when they began to praise, that's when the Lord set ambushments against the children of Ammon and Moab. So the Lord took care of that multitude that they were facing. So when you are going to set, when you are going to set records, it means that the Lord is going to be the one that sets you up to break those records. The Lord is going to be the one to set you up to defy the odds and defy the statistics and defy the reports that are in front of you. You're not going to have to fight that battle. You're not going to have to expend your energy. You're not going to have to pull your hair out. You're not going to have to stay up all night worried about it. You're going to go to sleep. You're going to be sleeping in the middle of the storm while the Lord is taking care of it. And so what does it mean when you break records? When you break records, you go away with more spoils, more victory. It says they went away with an abundance of riches, jewels. They stripped off of those things from the dead bodies, more than they could carry away. And it took them 3 days to gather the spoils. So I want you to know that you're going to break records and you're going to walk away with an abundance. You're going to walk away with the spoils. You're going to walk away with the goods. The people who never saw you coming, never expected that it would be you. They never thought it would be you that would rise up in your family and become the first generational millionaire. They never thought it would be you that would rise up in your family and change the projection of your family's destiny. But it's going to be you. I'm decreeing and declare. You will break records. So I pray that this word has been a blessing to you, an encouragement to you, and that you would attach your faith and begin to believe, yes, I'm going to break records in my family. I'm going to break the statistics. I'm going to break the generational cycles of defeat and failure that has been on my family. I'm going to be the first generational millionaire. I'm going to be the one that does it. Nobody in the family is married. I'm going to be the first to be married and stay married. Nobody in my family is a business owner, an entrepreneur. I'm going to be the first that's going to be the entrepreneur and the business owner. Nobody in the family is a millionaire, a multi-millionaire. I'm going to be the first. So leave me a comment and let me know if this word has been a blessing to you, and if you are going to break records and you're going to make up in your mind that you're going to be the one that breaks the records. Well, I look forward to hearing from you. I thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next video.